Good? Alright. Hi. Hello, everyone. I am going to be doing my very first manga first impressions video and drinking hot chocolate because it's snowing outside and I'm cold and I thought might as well. So I am reviewing the manga series for One Punch Man. And if you've heard of One Punch Man, and if you're into anime and manga, you definitely have heard of it. It is a very popular anime. It was very successful. The manga is also quite successful, and I could see why when I started reading it. I got into the anime when a friend of mine last winter, like beginning of December, so like about a year ago, pretty much, introduced me to it. I was hanging out with a bunch of friends, and she opened it up and showed us an episode of it, but I didn't really return to the anime until like 2 months later, maybe, and I decided to just pick up from where I started and finish it up, and I loved it. It was an amazing anime. It had a great story. It was hilarious. But yeah, this story is absolutely hilarious, and the anime, from what has been out so far, follows the manga quite well, in case you're wondering. And so when I saw the anime and then decided to read the manga because I like the anime so much, I saw a lot of similarities, and I would look in the manga and think, I remember when that happened. I remember that. And it's kind of cool because that doesn't always happen in manga and anime. Although I am starting out with manga. Not with anime, but with manga. Because at first I thought, I don't want to get into it because I'm going to spend so much money on all this manga. But now I am into manga, and I guess I'm just going to be spending a lot of money. Oh well. So a little introduction on the story. One Punch Man is about a man named Saitama who decides to start training to become a hero just for fun, and it's very intensive training. I'm not gonna spoil any of it. I don't know. People get mad for all sorts of reasons. First they want an introduction, and then they're like, I don't want spoilers, you just spoiled it. But yeah, he starts very intensive training, and in all that training he loses his hair, which is why he doesn't have any hair in most of the series. The only times you see hair are during pretty much flashbacks, and he basically goes off and starts fighting monsters who keep on causing disruptions in the city, and he's able to destroy anyone who he comes across with just one punch because he's that strong from all the strength training. And you'll see this little robotic guy named Genos, and he basically comes across Saitama and begins to adore him, and he wants to learn how Saitama got so strong. So he basically starts looking at Saitama as his sensei and tries to learn from him. And you'll see that Saitama doesn't really have anything to teach him because all he did was weight train. But that's not something that anyone believes, and that's one of the funny things about the anime and the manga. At first, when my friend introduced this anime to me, I thought to myself, whatever, I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm not that interested. But I ended up watching it and finishing it very quickly because it was amazing. Same with the manga. I'm not exactly burning through it. I'm only on volume 4, and There are a total of 11 volumes. 2 of them, 10 and 11, you're not exactly able to get access to yet, because I think they haven't been translated. I don't know, I looked on Amazon and I wasn't able to order it. I could only pre-order it. But I am only on volume 4, and that's because I'm busy, I know, and manga is fairly easy to finish reading, but another thing is I don't want to just burn through it. I want to savor and enjoy it, although it's honestly very hard with these guys, because when I sit down and really just, I'm like, oh, I have like 1 or 2 hours, I guess I'll just read some of this, and next thing you know, I'll be done. So when I take out like the time for it, I'm able to finish these quite quickly. You'd be surprised. Usually I just read these in between classes or during my work break or while I'm on the bus. So these books have really great art. There's no colored pages, but the art's amazing. And it has this little page if you open it from here, like you would a book in America or the UK or I don't know. But they say they have this little notification which tells you that you're reading it wrong and how you're actually supposed to read the manga in case you're picking it up for the first time and they're just starting out. You're supposed to read from here. You read manga left to right, not right to left. No, not left to right. My bad. What am I saying? You read it right to left. You read manga in Japanese books right to left. I'm getting so frustrated with myself. I'm sorry. And you read books in America and several other places left to right. Thank you. And that's why they have this little notification in case somebody opens it up and starts reading from the end. They of course have some advertisements here for other manga that you can get. And something else that I found interesting about this manga, and I don't know if this is in other manga as well, or several other manga, but they also have bonus manga, where you basically get little flashbacks of Saitama's life before he officially became One Punch Man. And these are flashbacks, and they're quite funny. They're not too long, but they're a fun little addition to the manga, because you get little insights on what Saitama's life was like before he became a hero, and what he would get into, and so on. Overall, I give this manga a 10 out of 10, along with the anime series. It's incredibly engaging, along with having a great plot and concept, which is really important with manga and anime. It needs to be able to really keep your attention, because the problem that I've seen with a lot of anime and manga is that they'll have a really great concept and idea. That's almost all anime and manga, but not all of them are able to keep your attention. And I know a lot of anime that I've watched that had a really great plot idea, but they weren't able to engage me enough for me to stay throughout, which is why I dropped them. But with this has been very promising so far, and when the second season of One Punch Man comes out, I'm really, really confident that they're going to be able to keep everyone's attention going. And this is an amazing anime. That's in manga. That's all I can say. It's really, really good. I recommend this anime and manga to pretty much everyone. Everyone who's into anime and manga. It's 12 episodes. Only one season's been out. And the manga, you can start reading the manga. Honestly, you're gonna burn through these if you're just starting out. It's nice to start out with, although I'm warning you, it's a really good anime. One of the best I've ever seen. So a lot of people recommend don't start out with a really good anime, because then your expectations are put up so high that you can't enjoy other anime and manga. But I really enjoyed this. I really have been enjoying the manga, and I'll be finishing it soon enough. I recommend this anime and manga series in particular to people who love just hilarious, funny, lighthearted anime and manga. And if you don't like dark manga and anime, this is perfect for you, because there are pretty much no dark bits in this series. Everything is always funny and entertaining, and it was able to keep my attention. And I'm somebody who also likes really dark anime and manga, and this was able to keep my attention, so I feel like this is something that just fits everyone, which is why I think it was so successful. So yeah, go grab these. Get a good deal on Amazon. They're great. I'll probably link down below an Amazon link so that you guys can get this for a cheap price. Never buy retail manga. Well, although I've done that, but I recommend not doing it. Anyways, I will see you guys later. The next manga first impression I'll be doing for this little manga impression series is going to be Happiness, which is another manga that I'm reading right now. As soon as I'm done with the first volume, I will be doing a manga first impressions episode on that, so stay tuned if you've been looking into getting happiness. That sounds fine. Getting happiness. If you've been looking into getting happiness. Yeah, Happiness, the manga. I've been looking into getting the manga Happiness. I love you all. Goodbye. Love you.